guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a fragrance haul, and I have mentioned before that I love fragrances, and I did just place a few orders on 3 different sites, so I want to show you what I got. So if you are new here, hi, my name's Corinne. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get into the haul. So I have this little box that has fragrances in it. So I want to get to the first one, which is actually right behind me. This is Dolce Gabbana's L'Imperatrice. I have said before, I am not French, so I am butchering that, but you know, I can try. I got this one from Fragrance X, and then I got the next 2 fragrances from fragrancenet.com. And I love both of those sites. I mean, the prices on there are ridiculous. I mean, I think this was $30, something like that, and that's like outrageous. This is a 3.3 fluid ounce bottle. So I think both those sites are amazing price-wise, and they have such a wide range of fragrances. You can get pretty much any name brand fragrance or high-end fragrance that you think of. It'll probably be on one of those sites and be almost 50% off. So I always look for those. I don't think I'm ever gonna pay full price for a fragrance ever. This one is an eau de toilette. The top notes are rhubarb, red currant, juicy kiwi accord. The middle notes are pink cyclamen and watermelon, and then the base notes are musky notes, sandalwood, and grapefruit wood. So this one is very fruity, and most people just smell the watermelon. It's definitely a mix between something else too. It is very fruity though. I think it's pretty strong, and actually people don't say it's very strong, but I can only spray this like maybe twice, and it's a little bit too strong. So I think this is a really nice fragrance. It's a perfect fragrance for spring and summer. I think the bottle is gorgeous. I think this is one of my favorite bottles in my collection, and that's why I was displaying it with my Coco Mademoiselle back there from Chanel. And I just think it's super classic, and I think this is the only size that they sell, the huge one, and for $30 for the huge 3.3 fluid ounces, I mean, why not? So then the other 2 fragrances is what I got from fragrancenet.com. So the first one is Giorgio Armani's Si Fiori, and this is part of the C line. This one is a fruitier version of that, but I don't think it's super fruity. I mean, everybody's noses are different, everyone's scents are different, and everybody's body chemistry is different, so it's gonna smell differently on pretty much everybody. But I still don't think it's super fruity, but I don't think I am too sensitive to that because I love fruity scents, so I don't really have a problem with that. I wouldn't say it's too fruity. So this one is an eau de parfum, and the notes on this are black currant and green mandarin at the top, and then the middle are neroli and patchouli, oak moss, and rose, and then the base notes are vanilla and white musk. So I definitely smell the vanilla. I think it is a pretty strong vanilla scent, and the original C is a strong vanilla scent as well. It does have patchouli in it, and I love fragrances with patchouli. It tends to last a lot longer on my skin, at least. And I don't really get the rose, and I hate the smell of rose, so I'm really glad I can't smell the rose in here. But it's definitely a muskier version of a vanilla scent, I guess. And again, I wouldn't even say this is too sweet. People say it's sweet just because of vanilla. Actually, like, vanilla itself is not a very sweet scent. Like, if you smell vanilla bean, or if you smell vanilla extract, like, that's not a very nice smell. It's not a very sweet smell, but when you put it in a fragrance, it does get a little bit as soon as it's put into a fragrance or like baked into anything, that's when it gets the sweet scent. So I really like this. I've only worn this once. I can't really tell you anything about longevity, but I have heard that this is one of the best ones in that whole line, so I'm looking forward to trying it. I think the bottle is gorgeous. I mean, I love fragrance bottles too, so I really like buying the full sizes just for the bottle. And then the last one that I got from fragrancenet.com is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One, and this is the newest one from Dolce & Gabbana. And I have the travel spray of this, and literally the only reason why I bought the travel spray was because of Kathleen Light's. We have similar noses and similar scent preferences. She put that in her video and she said she loved it. I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna love it. So I bought the travel spray just to be safe, and oh my god, this is like the best fragrance ever. So these notes are bergamot and violet at the top, and then the middle are coffee and iris, and then the base are patchouli and vanilla. I don't really get the coffee or the violet actually, or the iris. I don't think this smells floral at all. I mean, I really don't like floral scents either. I can normally smell the floral note immediately, but this one I don't. It has a very strong vanilla. I mean, I guess I do get the coffee, just a little bit. It kind of reminds me of Black Opium, but it's a sweeter version of Black Opium. I think this is the one that she said it was like Black Opium and Leviat Belle had a baby. That would be this. Oh, she's pretty right on the nose with this. But I love this. This is like one of my new favorite fragrances, so I was so happy I found this on the site. I think the two of these were $40 maybe. And these are both 1.6 fluid ounces, or no, the Si Fiori is 1.7 and then the Dolce & Gabbana is 1.6. So I mean, I think that's a great price for the two of these. Okay, so the next few that are in this little box, they're all from Zara. So I do have quite a few in here. But let's go through these quickly because I haven't really used these, so I just want to go through the notes. Oh, and actually, before I get into this, the Dolce & Gabbana one, like that's the only one that I have worn multiple times before. That lasts a pretty long time. I mean, I can wear that all day and you can still smell it at the end of the night, and other people smell it, so that's a really good sign for a fragrance that other people can smell it. And I love when other people can smell me because I feel like that's the point of the fragrance. Actually, this first fragrance is because of one of my friends from home. She used to wear this fragrance all the time and I used to love it, and I always wrote it down and I was like, okay, I need to buy that Zara fragrance because she wears it, but I never did. So I actually just texted her the other day and I was like, okay, what is that Zara fragrance that you have? I need to buy it. And it was this one, and it is Wonder Rose. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Zara fragrances, the names make zero sense to me. They're not a very good description of what the fragrance is. Like this says Wonder Rose, so you would think that the fragrance is like straight rose, and it's not. Like I don't smell rose at all. I mean, maybe, but not really. The notes in this are peach and red berries at the top, rose, violet, and cedar at the middle, and then vanilla and musk at the base. And it's so good. I mean, there's a little pattern with me and vanilla in fragrances. I love fragrances with vanilla in them. And this one, I do smell the berries. So to me, it smells like a pie, like a berry pie. There is that musky, like cedar note to it that just makes it a little bit deeper. I don't think this has a great longevity, but this is $9, so I mean, who cares? The original price on this is like 90 something, so I mean, come on. This is the 1 fluid ounce. I have a very strong scent memory, so any fragrance I wear anywhere, the next time I wear it, it's just in my brain. Like this fragrance, every time I wear this, I'm going to think of my friend every single time. I'm going to be back in her apartment, like getting ready to go out with that fragrance on. I would borrow it from her all the time whenever we were there. So that's gonna take me back every single time I wear that. So the next one is actually a fragrance that my friend has as well, but I didn't really know she has it. That's not the reason I bought it. Sorry, I had to move my camera. I think I was like going out of the screen, so I had to move that again. But anyway, so Zara fragrances are known to be dupes for high-end fragrances. So the rest of the ones that I bought these because they're supposed to be dupes, but this one actually my friend happened to have as well. And this is Red Vanilla. And let me just say, this packaging is gorgeous. The larger sizes are a square, so this is just a thin bottle where the other ones just come out more. So this one is actually supposed to be a dupe for Lancome's La Vie et Belle, and that is an extremely popular fragrance. That is a favorite fragrance. I own that fragrance. So I wanted to pick this one up just to compare it, and it's pretty dang close. It's really nice. I mean, it's different. It's not exact, I don't think. But again, I haven't worn it, so I don't really know how it can compare on the skin. But the notes of this are pear, blackcurrant, iris, vanilla, praline, patchouli, and tonka bean. So I think I can smell the tonka bean. It just makes it a little bit deeper. And again, with the vanilla. Shocking, I know. So the notes of La Vie et Belle is blackcurrant, pear, iris, orange blossom, jasmine, tonka bean, praline, patchouli, and vanilla. So they're almost exact dupes note-wise, but the only difference is that orange blossom. So I'm interested to see how this wears in the skin compared to that, but just right off the bat, smelling it, it's pretty dang close, and that's one of my favorite fragrances, so excited to try that one out. And then the next three are all rollerballs. The first one is Femme, and this one is meant to be a dupe for Christian Dior's Poison, which I've never smelled that one, which I don't know why I got this because I can't compare it to that, but I know so many people love that fragrance. It's definitely more cologne-y to me, like way more. The notes on this are bergamot, orchid, peony, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. This, I get the hint of vanilla, but it's not a super strong vanilla. I definitely get more of the sandalwood and musky scent with this, so I definitely want to put this on and see if it smells different on my skin. And then the next one is Pink Flambe, and it comes in this little box. And this one is actually meant to be a dupe of Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy, which is one of my favorite fragrances. Which is not surprising because it's like one of the sweetest fragrances ever. And this one is another one that's really close. And I used to wear Viva La Juicy all the time in college, so that brings me back to that. The notes of this are bergamot, lemon, sorbet, and cashmeran. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna look at the notes for Viva La Juicy. Those notes are wild berries, mandarin, honeysuckle, gardenia, jasmine, amber, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, and praline. So, I mean, the notes are not even close. So it's interesting that this actually smells pretty close to it. So we'll see how long it lasts. I mean, Viva La Juicy, I think, lasts long on me. Like, I can always smell it, but I don't know if someone else can smell it on me. This last fragrance is Gardenia, and this is a great example of their names not making any sense. This one was supposed to be a dupe of Black Opium. You read Gardenia and you're like, wait, what? The notes on this are raspberry, bergamot, lemon, tangerine, and peach at the top, jasmine, white flowers, and gardenia in the middle, and then patchouli, cashmere wood, vanilla, cedar, and musk at the base. So there's a lot of notes going on. This smells almost exact to Black Opium as well, and that is another one of my favorite fragrances. It's a common fragrance that everybody has or has smelled at least. So I'm interested to try that one out and see how close those are. But those are all the fragrances that I have purchased within the last couple of weeks. I mean, the quarantine online purchasing is a real thing now. I should really stop, but oh well, I'm just adding to my collection. So that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!